Hi everybody, today we're going to be coloring a beautiful symmetrical circular design, and I decided that because it's all about rest and relaxation and having fun and being enjoyable, that I would choose 4 colors that are analogous colors on the color wheel. Analogous means that they're colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. So for example, I'll put this over this for a moment. Yellow and orange are next to one another, right? Oops, you could start over here actually. Orange, yellow, yellowish green, and blue green, right in this area. And so those colors put together create a very joyous, peaceful, happy kind of a feeling. So now that I've chosen my colors, what I also have to choose is where to put the colors. And as I look at my design, I think about where I would like to leave white space so the background is showing through, where I want dark colors, and where I'd like light colors that have just a light, cheerful feeling. So it's not easy because it could really look different depending upon what is done here. For example, I could fill these in and make them look like petals in a color, or I could leave them white like the background. I'm going to actually do that. I'm going to leave them white. I think something about this design might look really nice if this is white and I leave some white in between here where I'm pointing. That would be a good balance. So I'm planning this and trying to imagine it to the best of my ability, how it's going to look. Now, I want these shapes to look like they're going to stand out, be kind of cheerful, they'd be like a focal point. So I'm either going to pick yellow or orange for those. I'm thinking about that. I think what I'll do is I'm going to make them yellow and really make them pop out. Since they are predominant in this picture, it's a good opportunity to put a good amount of yellow. In fact, now that I'm doing it, I feel like it's reminding me of the sun. The warmth and the brightness of the sun. If you listen to your inside voices or to your feelings, your emotions, that sense, that sixth sense, will point you in the right direction for what colors you want to use. Being relaxed actually is a big part of it. Now, if you notice when I'm coloring, I'm actually doing it in sort of a burst out in a back and forth direction away from the center. I wouldn't color it this way because I want it to look like it's bursting out from the middle. So if I had a little bit of white showing, it actually could be a good thing if my crayon is not 100% filled in this case. Alright, now next step, I have to decide what to do with this shape over here. If you feel like you want to add lines in after you've done this and you feel like it's too flat, that can happen. You could go back to your original drawing and do that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to use a pen that's a little bit thinner, and I'm going to do just that. I'm going to add some lines. I feel like it would improve it. And this is a good thing for you to see, that sometimes after you've done something and you think it's finished, you realize that you can make it better. So that's what I'm doing. I'm actually making it better, making them look like leaves. Oh, that really did make a big difference. I think that looks a lot nicer. And I'm going to make some double lines where there were no double lines before. I think that can make also a difference. I think you could actually improve this. Thinking about where, though, how I can do it. You know what? I think it would look pretty. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that also added a really pretty kind of a dimension to it. 5 lines. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks like it's not perfect, and that happens. It's just not going to fit. All right. Now I'm going to put another double line here. And look at how it makes it look like a real center of a flower there that it didn't before. It didn't look like that. And right in these, what I'll do, so I'll make another line. So although I thought I was just going to color this, it's turning out that I'm drawing in it. And this happens sometimes with art. It's an adventure, that's for sure. Like that. Okay, so I added those double lines. I'm almost done. And again, you're not looking for perfection. Just be relaxed and bring them in. Add them in. There you go. And now where this is totally empty, I'm going to change that. I'm going to put a line and a dot. I think I could put a double line here too. Why not? Why not? Add some good detail here. And you're going to see that when it gets colored in, it's going to be beautiful. I'll just keep repeating the same thing as I go around. What's going to happen is I'm going to look at it and say, you know what? Now it's finished. Now I feel comfortable with this. Now I like that it has this amount of detail. And I think that time's come. Maybe not, actually. I wonder if this would look pretty. A little dot right there. Look at that. Why not? Something just told me to do that. That's what I call my sixth sense. That's right. All right. So I'm going to count my marker at this point and continue on the coloring. All right. So right behind here, I'm going to put in some green. That green is not green enough. I just noticed that. It's too light. So I'm going to switch that. Oh, so much better. I can see that now. Oh, that looks really pretty. All right. And to think, this is one of a kind. Isn't that always exciting? It's something you did. Nobody else did it. Just you. I'm so glad I added in those little details. It just looks more delicate that way. So when you color, you want to color from the center out once again. center out. You can do it along with me. One thing, I don't like to speed up my videos because I know you need time to keep up with this and to color along. Now there's something really pretty about these white spaces here. I love that. And I have to be careful now with this double line. I don't want it to be a color that's dark. It has to be light. Possibly yellow, possibly orange. I think I'll go with the orange. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. And then I think I should switch back to the yellow when I go on the double line of that paisley design, that repeat paisley. Notice I'm turning it to make it easier to reach. You can do that too. Or should I just do the center with the yellow? No, I definitely think it would look better to do this part yellow. Ooh, look how pretty that looks. It makes it look lacy and delicate when you put in some double lines. And detailed. Using a thinner marker was a good idea because it gives it that gentle, light look that you like to look at when you see floral designs or flowers. They are very delicate. You wouldn't want to have big, heavy lines. It would not do it justice. This is much more flattering. Okay, and on this little dot here, you know what? I don't think I want to do it green. I was thinking about it. I haven't used the purple yet. The bluish green, actually had a bluish green. That's right, I forgot. How about putting that bluish green in there? Ooh, that looks nice. And I'm definitely going to put some of that bluish green in the center. This probably should be orange. You know, as you go along, it's decision after decision. And sometimes it's not easy. You feel like, did I make the right decision? Was that the right thing to do? I hope so. There are so many possibilities here. Now, certainly you can make other choices if you decide that you don't want to put these colors where I put them. You don't have to put them where I put them. I'll put yellow in the middle. And I'm going to leave these open. I like that. I kind of like that open look. The question is, should I fill this in? Decisions, decisions. Once I do it, I can't go back. Should I make it green or should I leave it white? I think I'm going to leave it white because it looks really pretty and I don't want to ruin it. So there you have it, all finished. I hope you had as much fun as me. Bye.